so over the past 7 weeks, we progressed with our jumping jacks. We're finally going to do 90 to 100 to get warmed up. I myself usually like to try and go for an hour walk before I do all my workouts, but if you don't have the time, 90 to 100 jumping jacks, 50 jumping jacks, as many jumping jacks as you can do, great way to warm up, alright? So I'm just going to do a few for you here right now, and then we'll continue on to the actual hand weights themselves. Alright, so shoulders all the way back. Make sure that you're looking forward, and you're going to pull your arms up and you're going to touch them at the top as you're pulling your legs out, okay? So I just do one to demonstrate, alright? And then you're going to come back up. Now you can go as high or as fast or jump as hard as you'd like. I like to do it at a nice moderate pace and then slowly pick up the speed, alright? And those are your jumping jacks. And remember, you want to pull your shoulders back, you're going to have your hips forward, and you want to take some air into your stomach to make sure that you're not wibble wobbling and that you don't hurt anything on the inside towards your abdomen. And now we're going to hammer curl, okay? And when you hammer curl, you're going to bring the weight down. Then you're going to shift your body, okay, over to the side. And when you come back to a normal position, you're then going to curl the next arm. You want to do this 7 per arm, so it'll be about 14 times total. You're going to feel a real good tightness in the obliques as you're keeping your body nice and still when you're doing the curl. And when you're doing the oblique crunch, you're really taking your time to make sure that your body gets tight around your abdomen area, and you really feel the effects of having the weights in your hand and that stress that you're putting on all of your muscles in your upper body as well as the stabilizer muscles in your legs. So here I am going to go down to grab the weights. I filled up my tummy with air now, okay, and as I push, I'm pushing through my heels. I bring it to about here. Now at this point, I'm going to transition my arms up to here, and I'm finally going to press up, okay? Press back down, here, all the way down. So now I'm going to do it as a fluid motion. Okay, here we go, all the way down. Now you can touch the weights together at the top if you want. I'm just going to go to the sides here, okay? And remember, I'm trying my best. Okay, it's a little hard to talk and breathe at the same time, but I'm trying my best to fill my lungs and my stomach with air up to here, and then I'm pushing out. Coming down, grab some air, then pushing out, okay? Now, obviously, it's a little different with your breathing when it comes to your calf raises because, when you go at different speeds, you obviously can't breathe at the different speeds that you go at, right? Like if you're going really slow, maybe you, but even still, when it comes to your calf raises, you just kind of have to have fluid breathing like you're walking, and then when you start to feel the pain and the stress from the weights as you keep doing the calf raises, that's, I think, when, you'll start to either change your breathing or you stop. Now, for the calf raises with the weights, I went up to 60. You can go as high as you want. Remember, your weights are different and all of our bodies are different. I'm going to shrug like this, and my shoulders shouldn't have moved. Now, on the way down is key here, okay? Because remember, we're not going all the way down, okay? So our hips have held the position when we were in the shrugs. Now we're slowly going down, okay? We're bent down just a little bit, and then we're coming back up and shrug. So slowly going down, bend your knees a little bit over, and come up and shrug, and just keep going. With this exercise here, this is one of the few exercises that hit most of the muscles in your body, okay? So I'm going to grab both of the weights, bring them to my knees or my thigh area, okay? Now I'm going to breathe in. Now I'm not using my legs to stable, but I'm still going to push through with my heels, okay? So I'm going to bring my legs out a bit. Okay, and the weight transfer, the kinetic energy comes from my heels. I'm going to push up. That's when I release. Come down, you can hit the weight to the top if you like. Maybe you want to do the side shoulder press, you can do that as well. But I like to do it straight bar, so it's like a straight bar I'm using, but clank at the top. And I don't know, it's something I've been doing for years. Some people hate the clank, some people love it. But at the end of the day, it's just your preference. Alright, so those are your shoulder presses. Remember to keep proper posture, and as you're going up and coming all the way down, Your elbows and shoulders should be locked in the same position, and those are your 2-arm shoulder press. Alright, so for our next exercise, we're going to be doing lunges, but we're going to be doing walking lunges. Now, if you have a hallway in your home, if you can go outside, fantastic. If you're in a small space like myself, we're going to go 2 steps, turn around 2 steps, maybe even 3. Okay? So, grabbing the weights the same way, lifting up through my legs. Now for the lunge, I'm going to take a step forward. Okay? I'm going to go down, not touching the floor, and then I'm going to bring my foot to the other foot, so it's parallel now. Now I'm going to bring the next foot forward. I'm going to go almost all the way touching the floor, and then bring this foot forward. Okay? Turn around, or you can do it in a fluid motion if you want. This will take a little bit more strength out of you. You can go down, step forward, go down, and then with one motion, take a big step, down, and then keep going, okay? So let me just show you that one more time. You're going to take a big step, go down, and then you're going to take the next step and go down. And those would be your walking lunges. Alright, so now for our final exercise today, I'm going to be doing weighted crunches. Now my weights are already set up for me standing up, so it's not as awkward to pull up from the ground. So here we go. Weights are on the floor, okay? I'm going to grab them along the side, have my back on the floor to start. Now remember, if you can't pick them up from this position and bring them to your chest, the weights you're using are too heavy, you can grab a heavy pillow or do it with whatever weight is best for your body. Okay, so here we go. Grab the weights, bring them to the side here. Okay, my feet are pretty much firmly planted on the floor. I'm going to crunch up. Okay, so I'm holding the weights on my sides, making sure that I'm not using the floor as support. And I'm coming back down. Crunch up 2. You want to do this anywhere from 10 to 15 times. This is really going to work out the tops of your abdominals because you're supporting the weight on your arms and they're pulling back on your shoulders. You're keeping a straight back, and you're really tightening up your abdominals and building that necessary strength for your entire core. So these are your weighted crunches, and hopefully they'll build in that 6-pack for you. The only reason why I really wanted to shoot these videos is just to show you that it is possible to work out from home. It is possible to get a good workout while building lean muscle and burning calories. Remember, this series is all about health. Oh yeah, if you like what I'm doing, please tweet, double like, share, thumbs up, plus pin, or do whatever you do, and please subscribe.